Okay, we're here with Josh Odukomaya. I believe you came over with Brownie from Alsager. Why? What was it that made you come to this project in particular?
Well, I've played with Brownie since it must be like on 12 years or so now. So, or rather, that was my first experience of Carl Brown, and it's been, you know, it's been good kind of ever since, in terms of like we hit off. You know, he's quite a fair bit older than I am, but like he's been kind of a good, like, older head and kind of mentor to kind of get me into, you know, understanding what non-league football is about. Because obviously when I've come from, you know, playing kind of academy and 23s football, which is, it's significantly different to, you know, men's football. So yeah, it's been good. And obviously when Brownie got the job here, I felt you know, I'd like to kind of continue having that kind of relationship with him on the pitch, and thought it was a good idea to come along.
So given how young the squad is and what you were saying about Brownie as a mentor and helping you out, do you think that's going to really benefit the young squad, having someone like him who's not too much older but has that experience?
Yeah, it definitely makes a difference when the gaffer is given instructions that he can or has been able to carry out himself at a time. And you know, in Brownie's case, most of them he can still do from a technical side of point of view anyway. But yeah, it certainly does help, because he understands that in terms of the way how lads are now, they're not kind of like how I was when I was, you know, 18, when I first had Brownie, in terms of kind of attitudes and expectations. So he's been able to kind of make a good adjustment to that, and I'd say his approach and kind of mannerisms is developed and improved with the younger lads as time's gone on.
I've got a lot of time for him myself. I came over, as you know, I came over because of Carl as well. I think he's quite no nonsense, but you can have a laugh with him as well. But you always know where you stand with him. Do you think that's fair? That you know, he's very upfront with everyone.
Definitely, with Brownie, you do always know where you stand. If you crap in training, you won't play on the weekend or in the week. And if you've played well, then he'll say to you, you know, well, yeah, you're starting this week. So you very much know where you stand, and there's no. Listen, football's not fair, so I don't want to use the word fairness, but there's an equal opportunity, and everyone kind of gets a good opportunity to give account of yourself with him. So just because you may kind of let yourself down on a week or on a string of games, it doesn't mean the door's closed. You can definitely, you know, fight your way back in if you put in the right performances. And
how do you think the performances have been in pre-season? Do you think it's been going according to how you'd expect it to? Above or below?
Some have been better than others. I think there's still a bit of you know, lack of concentration in certain games, and kind of silly mistakes that certainly need to be cut out before the first ball's kicked on the first day of the season. In terms of the playing style, how we've been, it's quite kind of refreshing to see at this level that, you know, we are willing to play out from the back and build attacks and trying to stay possession, as opposed to just kind of playing percentage balls. You know, that will unfortunately, you know, kind of get you stuck in some situations, but if you keep reinforcing the right well, the right things and the right kind of attitudes towards those things, then you will get better outcomes over time.
And what do you think the outcome for the season should be?
Well, I expect with the group of lads that we have, and with, you know, what we have to show out there, I would expect that we'd come out with promotion. So,
do you think you'll get it outright, or playoffs, or win the league? Or?
Well, we'll go for outright. You know, anything less is, listen, if you still get promoted regardless, it's okay, but it's not really what we're going for.
Our dream